Hello, I am Oscar Bonastre. I am involved with the Board of Governors of the IEEE Education Chapter in Spain. And in this subunit, we are going to present the challenges for open educational resources in repositories. Firstly, let's remember the main benefits of the open educational resources. We can say about free or low cost, that means save millions of costs in the process of education. Also, about customization means that faculty members can drive the learning process of the students. And then the other two means the student driven and lifelong learning, means that the students can use at the beginning or after the contents of any content every time they want. Now, let's begin with the key challenges for open educational resources in repositories. To begin with, permanence. Permanence means that digital information, including OERs, can disappear. So this is a risk to be into account. Secondly, potential corporatization. Private companies must take or can take the property of the openness of the open educational resources, and this is another risk. Thirdly, this is really, really important, intellectual property. That means that although open educational resources use open license, in part to reduce complexity around intellectual property. So let's see more things about it. This is the question. What challenges does intellectual property? Firstly, practical difficulties for obtaining rights. That means sometimes it's difficult to find the appropriate license holder for the open educational resources. Then, next, the issue of unintended incompatibility. That means that once we have decided the license holder, sometimes it's not appropriate to use the same holder for all the contents because there are incompatibilities depending on the material, text, videos, or image. Next, low awareness about producers. It is well known in academia that faculty members are proud to share their work, but at the same time, they have concern to lose the property of their works. So let's solve some solution for this challenge. Good starting point could be the Creative Commons. This kind of license is appropriate for open educational resources. Indeed, they promote one division named Learning Commons focused on education. Another challenge, missing additional resources. That means that apart from the contents, sometimes this lacks of instructor copies, outlines, quizzes, or clicker exercise to be more rich. Next, quality issues. From our point of view, this is the second more important challenge for open educational resources, the quality. How we can say which of them are of more quality. So we can present different approaches for quality assessment. The first one, institution-based approach. That means that the contents are related with the reputation of the institutions. So the users can take into account the quality of the content related with the reputation of the open educational resources. For example, Open Courseware or Open University in UK. Good reputation. Next, peer review approach. This method is one of the most well-known in academia. It's the typical related with the journals that review the papers between peers. Next, open users review approach. That means that the users can put comments on the contents, or another metric could be the number of downloads made for this content of open educational resources. Next, time. Creating or locating existing open educational resources can be extremely time-consuming. So, for that reasons, the faculty members need support from the institutions to be well prepared for this. Conclusions. When we have presented the challenges for open educational resources in repositories, we can see that there are more open issues. To conclude, we can say two. Firstly, to promote new quality methods, new quality assessments, and also continue with the new methods for the quality of the open educational resources. For further details, we have this reference recommended, and hope this subunit have solved the main challenges for open educational resources in repositories. Thank you.